Okay, this is Hurricane Preparedness Prep Part 6, and today we're going to talk about protecting your windows. And how do you do that? You need to make sure that you have shutters or coverings for your windows. And that may mean plywood or actual metal shutters, something to protect your windows. You're not going to just use tape. I'm sure if you live in Florida, you've driven around and you've seen houses that have tape on the windows, but all that's going to do is just hold pieces of the glass together. That is not going to protect your windows. So I'm going to show you my shutters, which right now it's just plywood because that's all I can afford. But my goal is ultimately to get me a set of really, really nice metal shutters for all my windows to protect my entire house. Here are my shutters for my windows. I have plywood, and I have one piece of plywood for every window on the house, including that back door. I have been using this particular set of plywood for several years now. As you can see, they're already cut to fit each window, and my husband has them nicely labeled on the other side so that we know what window each particular piece of plywood belongs to. And your shutters don't have to be ugly. We also did paint them a little bit to kind of match the house, because sometimes you may get back-to-back storms and you have to leave the shutters or the plywood or your window coverings on a little longer than expected. And some municipalities, when you're boarding up your windows, especially if you're going to leave them on for a really long time, they want for your plywood or your boarding to match the house so that it blends in. Now, if you have impact resistance windows, you may be safe there. I don't have any experience with impact resistance windows. My windows are the original windows that were on the house. But part of the reason why you want to protect the windows is because you want the outside pressure of the storm not to affect the inside pressure of the house. So if a window breaks, what happens is that the air is going to go right in through the window, and then that's when your roof ends up flying away. And so you want to prevent that at all costs. So even though you may think, oh, plywood is not that strong and a tree can go right through it, hey, at least you made the attempt to protect your house. And for insurance purposes, also take pictures that you boarded up the house with the plywood or with whatever good material you chose, so that when the insurance company comes by and they want to deny your claim for any reason, you have proof that you went ahead and you made an attempt to protect your house. So that is my hurricane preparedness tip for part number 6, is make sure that you get shutters or coverings for your windows to protect them while the storm is above you. And if you're enjoying this content on hurricane preparedness and you're enjoying this series, go ahead and give me a follow, comment, like, and share, and just do all the things so that I can continue to bring you this type of content.